Good morning. I hope this video finds you well rested. All right, we're gonna get right into it because we always lose track of time, or I do, my apologies. So what we're gonna do today is some balancing, a few of my favorite poses today. We're gonna do tree pose, we are going to do dancer's pose, and we're going to do knee to armpit or hand to toe pose. So listen to your body, go at your own pace, do the modifications, and let's get started. We'll start in mountain pose and Tadasana. Root all four corners of your feet to the earth. Grab a hold of your mat or the floor. Today, I am not using my mat. I find that my balance is better on the hardwood floors. So grab a hold of your mat with your toes, like you're trying to bring your mat up the floor. Now you should be able to feel all the corners. Hands together at heart center. Soften your eyes. By grabbing a hold of the floor, you're engaging your legs already. Knees are lifting up. Tuck in your tailbone. Hips are directly over your knees. Shoulders over hips. Head and neck should be lifted. Shoulders down your back. Do you feel your body already working here this morning? You're not just standing. You're working. You're engaging your muscles. And just allow simple, gentle breaths. And we'll inhale through the nose and a nice exhale, sigh out the mouth. Gently blink your eyes open. Now to get into tree pose. Again, one of my most favorite poses. I hope your toes are still trying to scoop up the mat. That's going to help with your balance. Slowly shift to your right side. Bring your left foot up. Toes can be pointed. And bring that foot to your ankle, your calf, just below your knee, or bring your foot all the way up to your thigh, above your knee. Press your foot into your thigh press into your foot. That will help with your balance here. You can always use a wall, always. Hold on to that wall, okay? So your options, option 1, 2, 3. Check in with your knee. Your knee shouldn't be forward. You want to bring it out. And again, if that foot is sliding down, sometimes if I wear different pants, my foot will slide off. So just find where you can still work your muscles and not injure your knee. That's the most important. And we'll take a few nice breaths here. Again, pressing the leg into the foot into the leg. Slowly grow your tree. Palms should be at heart center. Bring them up overhead. Open your arms. You can bring your index and your thumb together. Check in with your belly. Not your belly, I'm sorry. Your hips, are they pushing out? Bring them directly underneath your shoulders. Engage your belly. Check in with your hips. Make sure one's not higher than the other either. And if you're moving around, that's okay. Tree sway. One more breath here. Woo! Bring your hands out, extended out to the side, and bring them in toward your heart. Now, before we move on to side 2, grab a hold of that knee and bring it. Ooh! Okay, actually I lied. Let's bring it down. I don't know if your one leg is burning, but we need to change the side. So before we go into hand knee, let's engage those feet. Grab a hold of the mat with all 10 toes. Slowly shift to your left side. Bring that foot, point the toe, and bring it to your ankle, your shin, or above the thigh here. Pressing the leg into the foot into the leg. That will help with your balance. Again, checking in with your pelvis. Make sure it's not going out. Make sure it's directly underneath you. Knees open, hands together at heart center. If that foot is sliding down the knee, please bring it to your shin or your ankle. Open up. A few breaths here. I'm sorry I had to change it like that immediately, but you know, you just have to listen to your body, and my body was saying, oh no, we're doing side 2 first. So, one more breath here. Find a point that isn't moving, so don't stare at me while you're in tree pose. Look down or up at your juchki point. Reach your hands out and bring positive energy into your heart center. Release your legs for a moment before we go into our second pose this morning. You can shake out the legs. You can come into a forward fold for a minute. Stretching the backs of your legs, bend in your knees. If you're in a forward fold, take your time, come back up. All right, now let's try for the hand to knee pose. All right, again, grab a hold of that mat. Slowly shift to your right side. Bring that knee. Imagine you're having a string. Pull up your leg. And you're gonna bring that knee in toward your armpit here. And check in with your hips. Are they going, woo? Bring it back in, all right? So take your time. You've got that marionette string pulling you. Hand to knee. It's going around. It's wrapping around your knee. Knee coming in toward the armpit. Pregnant goddesses, make sure you're not bringing your leg forward. You always want to bring it up and out. Now, if you want to try and go a little further, you can engage your thighs so your knee stays up. Bring your fingers. I like to do 2 fingers. They say you can do your index and your thumb. I like to have 2. So listen to what works for you. Slowly, if you want to try and go further, extend that leg straight. Breathe here. Whatever is working in your body today, those are your options. Keep going. One more breath. You've got this. Very nice. Slowly bring that leg down. Woo! Can you feel that in your glutes? Oh, I certainly can. All right, one more side. Here we go. Again, where's that string? Well, before the string comes out, slowly shift. Grab a hold of the mat with your toes. Slowly shift to your left side. Bring that string to pull up that knee. Knee doesn't need to come out forward. It can come out to the side. Again, checking in with your hips. This is a nice deep hip stretch here. Hip opener. And we're balanced right here. Other arm can come out extended to the side. If you want to go further, flex that foot. Engage your legs so the leg stays there. Bring your, like I said, index and middle finger for me is easier. And straighten that leg. I have a tiny micro bend in my standing leg when I'm doing my hand to toe pose. Check in with your hips. Couple more breaths here. Woo! If you fall out of place, that's okay. Yoga is all about building strength. It's not about being perfect. Breathe here. One more breath. And if your leg is extended, bend the knee, bring it back in toward the armpit, and bring that leg down. Woo! Another forward fold. Open your feet, toe, heel, out, nice and wide. A really nice wide forward fold here. Nice loud exhale. Inhale through the nose. Heel toe. Slowly roll up. Feet are hip distance apart. Roll up one vertebrae at a time, bending those knees. Last pose. I know we're going over. So again, do what you can today. Dancer's pose, one of my favorite poses. So, an easy way to get there, well, we'll go straight from here. I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see me. Again, the same kind of standing position we've been doing for the last two poses. Grab a hold of the floor with your toes. Slowly shift to your left side. I'm doing it this angle so you can see. Always, if you need it, grab a hold of a wall, make sure it's close by, or you can have a chair. Slowly bring that right foot up back behind you. This is gonna feel good after what we just did. Option one, bring your right hand back behind you to find your foot. Grab the outer edge of your ankle or foot. Bring your hips underneath you. And now you're stretching your leg. Should feel really good. If you want to go further, pregnant goddesses, please stay here. Everyone else, if you want to come into full dancer's pose, grab the inside. Hand comes up, left hand. Slowly shift. From your hips, knees coming out back behind you as if you are bringing your foot out behind your head. Foot into hand, hand into foot will help with your balance here. Breathe here. Woo! If you fall out of it, it's okay. Your balance, you may be challenging it. That's why it's called a yoga fitness challenge. Come back into it. One more breath here. Prenatal goddesses. And exhale, release. Beautiful. Side two. Here we go. Oh, grab a hold of the mat. Hip distance with heart for your feet. Slowly shift to your right side. Left foot's going to come right back behind you. Grab a hold of it. The inner edge or the outer, depending on where you're going. Again, my prenatals stay here. I like to have a slight micro bend in my knee. Right arm's going all the way up, shooting out of my head. And I'm slowly hinging from my hips forward, putting my hand and pressing my foot into my hand. Look at a point that isn't moving and breathe here. Foot is shooting out of your head. One side's gonna be different than the other. Bend in the knee. Beautiful, come back up. Oh, you can stay here. Oh my goodness, what a workout today. Bring that leg down behind you. If you want to stretch your legs, we did a great workout today. You can always do some nice squats. Again, the nice wide forward fold. We really worked our legs this morning. We did a lot of engaging in the inner thighs. The glutes are definitely going to be a little sore. We stretched our quads. That's what the dancer's pose is, a really great quad stretch. Listen again to your body. What works for you may not work tomorrow, may not work for me. It's what works for you and what feels good for you. So thank you so much. Please come to Tadasana. Sorry we went over. I hope it was worth it. Heart rate may be going. Let's bring it back down with one nice loud exhale. Inhale through your nose. Namaste. All right, good work today. So your goal for today is to try and leave your phone alone. Dun, dun, dun. So for me, I always seem to have it, like it's attached to my hand or something. If I have to go upstairs, it's with me. If I have to go downstairs, it's with me. If I have to go outside, it's like, why does my phone have to be so attached to me that I can't let go? It's a thing. It's this thing that I feel I have to have with me all the time. And I feel a lot of people are like that these days. So if you do notice that you're like that, try and leave your phone alone. See how it feels. Instead of picking up your phone and reading Twitter or Instagram or whatever it is that your pattern is, pick up a book, pick up a magazine, notice what's around you more. I have a daughter and I don't want her to see me on the phone all the time. She already notices it. When it is sitting around, she tries to grab it. So put it in a place where, not other people can grab and look at it, little fingers, and just notice. I understand some people work from their phone and you're probably gonna need it at certain times. That's totally okay. I'm not saying to not be on your phone all day. I'm just saying that those little moments that maybe if you go to the bathroom, a lot of people take their phones in the bathroom, don't take it with you. If you go outside for a walk, don't take it with you. Leave your phone. It's not part of your body. So leave it alone and see what happens, see how you feel, journal it, and maybe try and start making changes in your everyday. All right, thank you. Have a good one.